Welcome back. I see you're here to Season 3, Episode 2 of Dank Dungeons. Now, our season premiere, we recapped a bunch of stuff. We had a lot of laughs. We had a good time. But now that we're back into the season, we got to do our regular old character introductions. So, because, that's important. So, let's go around and tell everybody what we got, starting with Lance.
Hi, I'm Lance, Todd Ranger. Leveled up this season and fought a big bug thing. Pretty cool. Not bad.
Not bad. Davis.
I'm Quorne the Goblin. I'm Davis. I play Quorne the Goblin.
On TV.
On TV. I'm a star. Wink. And Quorne the Goblin leveled up and is going through an existential midlife crisis. He just turned 11.
Yep. That's midlife for goblins.
I'm Lizzy. I play Bettania, the human wizard, who is also level 5 and has died once today.
Just once today.
Far.
So.
You popped.
Last time you guys talked to St. Michael, had a great conversation, and learned a little bit about him. He gave Bettania a sweet sticker.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice of him. Davis learned to use, or I should say Quorne learned to use the Axe of Eternity, which sort of talks like a surfer, kind of.
Like a surfer that...
That's what I was going for.
Like a surfer that slowly becomes British and then maybe a little
Yes, exactly. Yeah, brah. So, you've sort of discovered the power of the sword. Mm-hmm. Or not the sword, the guitar.
The axe.
The axe.
We should just call it the axe.
I mean, that's what I've mostly been trying to do. I think that's a better way to refer to it.
Mm.
But then you found out that you were teleported to a desert. That was a jarring moment. And
we really did find that out.
You found it out. And then you discovered that you're on a quest to find a microphone. An ancient artifact of power, much like the axe or like the t-shirt of WK that you found in Season 1. That microphone is held by an order of wizards called the Order Evangelis in their Crystal Palace or Crystal Fortress in the Astral Plane. So that won't be difficult to get to or anything. Not a big deal. You're in the desert looking for a portal to get there. It's going to be great. And you fought a big bug. It had liquid nitrogen for blood. Also, it fired laser beams out of its eyes.
Pew, pew.
So really, I think I outdid myself with that monster. Now, you're all messed up. You're in the middle of the desert next to this big dead bug. And you see, hurtling towards you from the distance, a caravan of sorts. Armed raiders, perhaps, who know that you're there because they probably saw you fighting the big bug from a distance, and they are all about getting over to you. You don't know what they want to do, but it's probably not good.
Mm-mm.
You're all messed up. What are you going to do?
We gotta get out of here.
I healed you. You're full HP now.
Yeah, my 18 HP.
Full
We're
18.
great. We gotta get out of here. I don't like this.
Are you good?
I have
HP
8
wise?
HP.
You have 8?
Yeah.
That's what you're at?
Mm-hmm.
I can only do so much. I'm like almost out of spells.
That's okay.
I can keep fighting, Todd, says the wolf next to you.
He's pretty beat up too, though.
Yeah, but it's how he feels about it.
That's not how I feel about it. I care about him.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what the spell
I'll die
was?
first.
No, Todd. I'll die first.
No, I'll die first.
Once again, Bettania and Quorne just see Todd looking at his wolf, and they're both sort of woofing at each other.
We're still very confused.
Quorne turns
seasons.
to Bettania. It's just like, I know it's like we're getting pretty used to this, but like, can he actually talk? Do we like know that for sure?
I hope so.
Right?
I feel like it's kind of rude to ask.
Right? No, I feel the same way. It's like maybe it's like your own thing.
Long.
Yeah,
It's
right.
been
Like
a really long time.
I feel like if it was like maybe the first time, like, can you do it? But like we've been seeing it happen a lot.
We've been together. I've been with Todd for more than 5 days. You've been with him for at least 5 days.
Yeah. 5 days?
Yeah, the last campaign was.
Yeah.
I was reminded
how
that
long
we
has
have
it
not
been
known each
since
other.
It
the
hasn't
beginning?
been long at
Yeah.
all. I don't know
Yeah.
how long it's been since the beginning because you guys, season 1, I don't know how long the time frame of season 1 is, although I don't think it's more than like a week. And then between season 1 and season 2, there's time of you guys like traveling, which might be like a week or a couple weeks or something. But then all of season 2 is like 4 days.
Yeah. I remember that.
Timey-wimey.
Yep. Go. Ooh, that Doctor Who.
Who?
So
I made that up.
Maybe we should ask him.
clever.
Her.
I'm a boy.
No.
What?
Doctor Who's a lady.
Oh, we're talking about Doctor Who still.
Oh.
I was talking about Lance.
Oh, sorry. Thanks for Doctor Who. I was trying to remember what darkness does. I can cast darkness and try to hide us. But then they'll know where the darkness
There's
is.
a big...
What if I...
That's all I
Quorne
got.
is like, that sounds like a great idea.
I got darkness and I got jump.
I remember
What is
the
pass without a
darkness
trace?
thing being something you specifically tried to do in season 2 with the same logic, and we were like, no, this is not gonna work.
Yeah, I still don't
Davis
understand
as a
how it
player
works.
knows that won't work, but
This
Quorne
time I
is...
even have Google and I'm just like, no.
Just take invisibility.
There's no, like,
That'll
big-
be
there's, like,
that's
no-
exactly what you want.
I know.
There's like no big rocks around or anything, is there?
There are some around, and you know that the riders are still a ways off, so you might be able to get to a place you can hide. Because you, like, aced that perception check, so you saw
Right.
them as soon as you possibly could.
Didn't you take pass without
Yes,
trace?
I did. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, that'll make us hella stealthy. Sorry.
And I can attempt to hide
Sorry for
even
saying
when
it.
it's slightly.
If you combine hella stealthy, it's just healthy.
So I'm gonna cast that and see if there are like some rocks around that we can kind of just.
You can make it to them, yeah, if you hurry.
Let's do it. How does it work?
We just get +10 to stealth check.
It just is cast.
Yeah.
I do it.
Roll y'all's stealth checks.
Woo! Oh yeah.
23.
18.
There you go.
20. I think I'm actually proficient in stealth.
Oh, you
I'm
want to
not.
roll for EP?
Right.
Oh wait, is this with a +10?
Yeah.
Oh, what am I even doing? That's a 28.
Hot dog.
Do you have no dex? You have +2 dex.
Yeah, I rolled
That's a
20 or
30.
30 for EP.
How is it
Oh,
18 plus 10?
I thought that was a 19.
Yeah, you got your
Or
spell
anything.
makes it so that you don't
Bam.
leave footprints. In the
Yeah, it
dunes.
can't be traced except for by magical means.
And you just head off towards this rock formation, passing with no trace.
Oh, leaving no
Whoa.
passing with no trace.
Ah.
Hey Todd, what's happening here? It's almost like we're not leaving a trace.
Yeah.
Like we're walking without.
It's
like we're walking with less of a trace, like almost no trace.
I think we could pass with no trace at all.
Yeah,
You-
like
you understand magic or
I mean, I do, except darkness. Or most other spells.
you're like darkness.
I'm hidden. You can't see me.
I can see some darkness over there. It looks pretty weird.
Let's go check out that dark thing.
So yeah, you are able to make it to the rock outcropping.
Cool.
And hiding among those rocks, you see these guys get closer. This is a caravan. This is the most Mad Max bullshit you've ever seen. Oh, I'm sorry. I swore. I shouldn't have done that. This is a family program.
Boogers.
This is most
buggers.
boogery thing you've ever seen. These guys are they're wearing goofy like hockey and football shoulder pads.
Jocks.
Jocks.
Just a bunch of Casey Joneses.
Yeah, a lot of Casey Joneses from Ninja Turtles. And they also, they have spears. They have all sorts of other like makeshift weapons. But the real thing you notice about them is most of them don't appear to be human. They are some sort of human-animal hybrid type creatures. So one of them is definitely like a lizard man, and one of them is like a jackalman.
Jackalman.
Herman J. Jackalman.
This is
Attorney at law.
Davis.
Yeah.
Just asking, Lex, is this like the area that like Dula came from?
The area that no.
Dula is like a.
No, you're like just
They, like, brought him
describing,
back to
pretty
life
much,
and-
like what?
Oh, that's true.
You're pretty much describing
that was
what?
unintentional, but I guess it probably was.
Yeah. Okay.
This is
Now,
also,
Quorne wouldn't know that, but you
Quorne
guys
would-
might know
no.
that. The others.
You guys might know that.
Well,
Dula
is this
has
where
been revived.
Jock
He's a
Rock
boss now.
This is where Chakra comes from. They're
Is
not
Sugar
even
Ray
they're
here?
not even listening to music. They're just shouting. They're just horrible monsters.
Alright.
They're all ugly and deformed.
How many are there? A lot.
There's probably 2 or 3 dozen of them.
Oh,
Wait, there's like 36? 24 to 36?
24 to
24 to
36.
36.
Oh my
At
God.
least 24. At most 36.
So you're saying that there's up to 24, but at the most 36.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, like we can't have more than, so it's not 37.
Well, there's
it's
not less than
23.
24.
It can't be less than 24.
Greater than 24.
Yes.
Less than
36.
36.
There you
Okay.
go.
In the
But
middle is X. X is for monsters.
Wait, what?
I'm just helping with math.
Wait.
I just listen, math.
So what are they doing?
So what they're doing is they're clearly looking for you guys.
There were 144.
Some of them go off, split off from the main group, and start poking at the giant bug
Are they get
monster.
hurt? They get hurt?
They seem to be smart enough that they are using long implements, like long poles or spears, to poke at it, so that none of its gross blood gets on them. Like they have seen these things before and they know what they are.
Mhm.
And they are shouting things at each other, but from your distance, it's a little difficult to make out what they're saying.
What about
There's
EP? Maybe EP can hear it.
As we're watching this, I hand you a little thing of fried rice, and I hand you a thing of fried rice. Wait, not you. I hand you a thing of fried rice, and I'm gonna eat some fried rice.
Is this real?
Yes. This
You
is
have
it.
an item called fried
I
rice.
have an item called fried rice.
Yeah.
We get to heal.
And it hasn't gone bad yet because we established it's only been a couple days.
Yeah.
It might be hard a little
2D,
bit.
it's we should use it.
What does
though.
it do?
It's 2d4 plus 2 healing, and we're full for the day.
So it's 2 of them.
So
You're
it's
full
2.
anyway. Can he eat when he's full? He had the Twinkie. The
can
Twinkie
always
makes you
eat.
full. Okay.
I mean,
You got full up off a Twinkie?
you're gonna all those carbs are just gonna turn into fat, but you can still eat.
Oh man.
Max.
Maxed.
Oh, not max the hit points, but max roll. Max headroom.
Nice headroom. You know that was last season. So the
Very meta to this
I
episode.
did not get max.
you see these guys circling around. Yeah, like I said, they're different weird like animal human hybrids, and they mostly look like deformed and horrible.
But EP can't hear them talking.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. Do you want, since EP like
Can he understand words?
Mother Huggin aced his roll, he could try and sneak a little closer and see if he can hear what they're saying.
Okay.
Based off that same roll, I would
Okay.
give him that because he rolled so well. So he goes off. He sort of checks it out, comes back. At this point, they're the little. Oh, I forgot to mention. So these guys, they're riding on metal carts that seem to move on their own volition. A couple of them are. A couple of them are riding on these things that are like the size of horses, but they have 2 wheels, one on either end.
We've seen these.
Yeah. Oh, you've seen
I
motorcycles?
think that in the mall, the people,
Oh yeah, they had motorcycles.
the
Yep.
gang,
We've seen motorcycles.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
seen motorcycles
in
in
the
season
mall,
2.
the gang.
Man, this is a really meta episode. So
the Patty Smith
I just
or
like that
the Joan Jet.
you had to ask us if we've seen motorcycles.
have you seen
before.
motorcycles
I've
before?
seen a motorcycle. It's like the thing.
That's why when
Where,
I think one
like,
of
this-
us
the
met
stuff?
Death, it might have been Duel of Fool though.
Exactly.
Mm.
That's
In the
accurate.
first season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly what we're talking about.
So
Yep.
the
We
so some
both
of them are
know
riding on that,
what
and then
motorcycle
others
is.
are riding on things that don't seem to be machines, but are rather these large lizard-like creatures, like an emu, except more lizard-like.
Hmm.
So they've got 2 big legs. They run real fast.
It's Duel's parents.
And they're clearly like mounts that some of these creatures are using, and there's just a point where one of them rears back and it just spits fire out of its
Oh my
mouth.
God.
Ew, yay.
It's Duel's parents.
I was trying to imagine what your parents' names would be. It'd be like, I don't know, some very technical name, and then like Steven.
Yeah.
Mine?
No, Dula's
Oh, Duel's parents?
Your parents? I don't know your parents.
No.
What happens?
I don't know.
Oh, so EP comes back and he says, "Well, Todd, they seem to be your classic desert raiders."
They're woofing at each other again.
Yeah, they're with each other again.
It's very rude. At this
It's just
point.
like constant.
They've got all these vehicles that they drive into the desert, and I don't know, they're just looking for people to rob or kill or enslave. I don't know, it sounded real bad, but they seemed really impressed by the fact that somebody was able to kill that creature. What did they call it? They called it a Remharads.
There you go.
That's nothing backwards.
Davis gets it. Davis gets the joke.
Okay. I can't even believe we killed that, though, in the first
Well, it
place.
doesn't have the same stats as a Remoraz.
Okay.
It's also the inverted version of a Remoraz.
Yeah, no,
because
it's like the opposite. That's what I thought maybe it was in the first place, because we're in the desert, and I was like, oh, fuck. Shit.
Also, it fires laser beams.
Come on!
Burgers!
We agreed.
So, yeah, that's what he said that they were calling it, but they seemed very impressed that some people were able to kill it. But you guys have hung out in this rock outcropping long enough that it seems like the raiding party are dispersing because they haven't been able to find you, so they're going to head back to wherever they came from. They are in the process of doing that. You notice, as they are leaving, they are heading towards the sort of cluster of buildings that you saw on the horizon. So like I said, on the horizon you saw a floating tower, which at this point now, if you look, is in a different location, but still on the horizon, just sort of in a different area. You saw a cluster of buildings, and you saw one giant metallic structure that sort of glistened in the sun.
Hey, I don't want to go to this cluster of buildings.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go to the cluster building.
No,
Yeah. I think we're outvoting you on this one.
It's Quorne.
Did they do anything
I
to
know,
the
but I know
to
that's
the
a
hemorrhoids
Davis impulse.
before they left? Or?
I know who's speaking here.
Yeah, they might have harvested some parts from it
It's
or
more
something.
fun
Probably
to
some of
head
its
towards
shell.
the danger.
Okay.
To Bettania.
Let's Quorne
So
gives up his vote to the group.
yeah, it looks like
Sounds fake.
looks dangerous that way. But everywhere seems dangerous right now. Where do you guys want to go?
I want to.
I don't think there's any point currently. Yeah.
In
should
real
probably
life
find-
and in the game.
We should find somewhere to sleep. I mean, not in real life. I mean, kind of in real life.
I could go for a nap in real life.
It's 3 a.m. right now.
That's
You
not
must
true.
be lonely.
Stop it, Lance.
Oh no!
You get the lyric.
I completed it.
Perfect.
You got all the George Michael ones.
I did.
Yeah.
I stole them. Should we try to find like a cave or something? You seem to say there were like some rock outcroppings in the desert. Would there
Yeah,
be,
you
like,
can do that.
Like a cave on our way to one of these structures?
Sure, if you want.
Just to walk a little bit since y'all ate fried rice.
And now you're feeling hungry already?
Do you want the last bit of fried rice?
No, if I have a drumstick, my brain will stop. Watching this spell with the lights. I just really wanted
Done
to do it.
liaison?
I was
Not
thinking
this
about it for like
one?
5 minutes after you ate that fried rice.
Yikes.
It was a
So,
long time.
everybody make survival checks.
I'm really disappointed. I'm sorry.
I've been thinking about it for so long. Really wanted
Or I
to
actually say,
Wait,
this-
it's just
who's
one-
trained in survival?
Wait, rangers have.
Special ability.
Yeah, no, they can just do it all by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And we just kind of follow along.
Just like in Dungeon Worlds. Because doesn't that sort of happen in Dungeon World too?
I think so. We just kind of let Lamp or Todd.
I'm trying to figure out exactly what I get.
It's natural awareness, I think, is what it's called.
Natural explorer.
You might have to look it up though.
What is your favorite terrain?
Forest.
Oh no.
Oh.
You get to choose 2.
Really?
You choose 2?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't do
Get
that.
out of town.
No, it's legitimate. You get to choose 2.
I mean, I'd
We'll
say
come-
you're wrong.
we'll come
I'd say,
back to
get
it.
out of town. Yeah, maybe
we'll come
between
back to
sessions
it.
we'll
I
get to
just
that.
got back to town.
That's true.
Who's your favorite enemy?
You also get to choose 2 of those, depending.
Get out of here.
No, you can have a favorite enemy and a greater favorite.
Yeah, orc and lycanthrope.
Oh, so you chose humanoids.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Anyway, yeah, roll that survival or whatever.
20.
Nice. Cool. You guys trudge through the desert. It's hot out.
Yeah, why
You're
didn't
sweating
he couldn't have, like,
profusely.
George Michael couldn't have used like a little
He
bit
couldn't
of
get you any closer.
a little bit of magic to like
He-
give us some garb,
He couldn't do that.
some desert garb.
No. You could
Probably had some lying around.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
a
nobody tried.
fashionista.
No one tried to raid his closet before you
Yeah.
left. Just took his stickers.
Didn't mention a closet.
So, I mentioned a wardrobe, sir. I will have you know. Go back, watch the
he's
tapes.
Saying this because there's totally something really cool in there.
There might have been.
And no, there totally was. He's like so mad we didn't do it because it was something really cool that he liked.
I'm not mad you didn't do it. I'm delighted that you missed out on that opportunity, so I get to screw you over with something else later.
Yeah.
So you guys are wandering through the desert. Man,
Welcome to Lex DMing, guys.
it's rough, everybody. Take 1 point of exhaustion.
Why though?
That's terrible.
How does exhaustion work?
The first point, we have disadvantage on ability checks.
That was rhetorical, but I'll take your word for it.
I'm pretty sure.
Luckily, you are able to find a cave. And you're like, oh, thank goodness. You get to the cave. Psych. It was a mirage.
Are you kidding?
No, the desert is actually written as being very difficult to pass through.
You wrote it.
I know. I don't make the rules. I just made the rules.
Welcome to Lex DMing again, guys.
I don't know. I feel like he's usually nicer. This is really mean.
You're having some trouble, basically.
He wanted to give us a challenge because the first 2 seasons were pretty fun and
I mean, you
pretty
died.
easy. Like pretty easy.
We've all been down.
Hey, that wasn't me.
That was Dan.
True.
That was Dan.
Also, Dula was.
We've all come pretty close,
Dula
though.
ran straight forward into danger, which is just. I feel like that's just a characteristic that I'm realizing.
I don't
that most
understand
of my
how you
characters
didn't.
do that.
I mean,
It's a
yeah, you
little-
did swim straight into a shark's mouth.
Swim straight to a shark's mouth, and then I poured like a mysterious liquid down my pants.
Down your pants.
Surprise! It's acid.
So so instead, you guys are all feeling real tired. The sun's beating down on you. You're like, no, where are we gonna find something? Then, over a nearby dune, you see a group of what appears to be humans,
oh
which
no.
you're happy about because the gross monsters were less appealing.
You guys don't get your hopes up. I know we all see it, but we also thought we found a cave earlier.
That's true. It could be a mirage. They wear colorful clothing, Hawaiian shirts, brightly colored jackets, sunglasses, and styled hair.
Oh no.
You notice many are wearing checkerboard Vans sneakers.
Oh no. We found Ska World.
They take sticker encrusted metal boards, drop them to the ground, and jump onto them. To your surprise, the boards float a few inches above the sands and carry the riders down the slope towards you. A young woman with bright red hair leads the group. Stopping in front of you, she says, "Hey, we're here to save you."
From what?
That would be a great cliffhanger, but we're really still at the beginning of the episode.
Too soon with the cliffhangers.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's actually probably better.
Lex DMing part 3.
Plenty
just
of
so good-
opportunity.
I'm so
Plenty
good
of cliffhanger opportunities.
I'm so good at cliffhangers, I just put them peppered
Just
throughout
everywhere.
everything.
Just peppers and cliffhangers throughout the
Every 15 or
session.
20 minutes.
That's perfect.
Every 15 or 20 minutes is a cliffhanger in case we all have to stop.
We need a story beat, make it a cliffhanger.
Well, now
Every
we can do a
24 to
commercial break.
36
Throw,
minutes.
throw a
Every 24.
cliffhanger in there.
This episode.
No less than 24.
Blue Apron.
Put a cliffhanger on it.
Put a cliffhanger at it.
So
I love you, Lex.
this woman introduces herself as Monique, and she says, "Hey, if you come with us, we can lead you back to our hideout."
I'm interested.
Who are you?
She just said I just said my name was Monique.
All of you. Why are you?
Oh.
How are you? How are you?
How are you? They're pretty good.
You doing all right, Todd?
Thanks for asking.
People always ask, "What's up, dog?" Nobody asks, "How's
No.
up, dog?"
But they say that she says, "We are the riders of the third wave."
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I don't speak this language.
She seems really into what you're doing right now. She's like, "Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good."
I can't remember how that.
Pick it up,
song
pick it
goes.
up,
pick
pick
it
it
up, pick it up, pick it up.
But
Let's
she says, "Yeah, so we don't want you guys to like die in the desert because that would be pretty bad.
That'd
So
be unrad.
yeah, it would be unrad. So we can bring you back to our place and give you some water and let you rest for a little bit."
Great.
Yeah.
So
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks. Carry me.
What?
What is that face?
Quorne.
Oh no.
I didn't mean to make that face. Quorne walks up to this. He takes his guitar, he puts it back. He says, Harry, I'm tired. And I just killed a really big thing. I'm tired.
Yeah, we killed a hemorrhoid.
A what?
A Gramaraz.
Oh. The Remherads.
Yeah. There's just one.
There's just one.
It's the.
No, there's more of them, but they're
Oh no.
they're pretty few and far between in the desert.
They're 24 to 36 miles.
Something like that. It's a lot of miles.
No less than 24 miles.
No more than 36 miles.
No more than 36 miles apart, though.
And the X is in the middle.
We accept.
Excellent. So, they have a little like dune buggy thing that they roll up in, and you guys can climb into the back of that. And then the rest are on hoverboards, and they make their way over the dunes.
I want the physical connection. I want someone to hold me.
Make a persuasion check.
I want
you're
to
good
make
at
a
them,
persuasion
although
check.
you're at disadvantage now because you're
I am.
grossly
You're
tired.
too sleepy.
That's a 12.
Okay.
That's a 15. So that's still 16.
Nice.
Or wait, no, that's more than that. Sorry. So it's 17.
So Monique is like, yeah, come on, little guy.
And I'm like, thank you. Whatever. And then I nuzzle and I fall asleep.
Oh, so cute. So after some hours of traveling, you guys head over the dunes. You come to what looks like a desert oasis surrounded by a large rock outcropping. From a distance, you just assume this is another rock outcropping, but getting into it, you realize that there is an oasis on the inside of it.
Nice.
It's more like a ring of large, high rocks surrounding this place. Do I have a description of this place? I don't actually think that I have a written description, but
Oh no.
no.
Just like that guy you always complain about in D&D.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
I don't know. His name's Chris or something.
Chris Perkins.
Chris Perkins.
I complain about Chris Perkins all the
He's
time.
like, you go into a room, looks pretty cool. Like, what's in it? He's like, stuff.
So the
Sorry. Good impression.
at the center of the oasis is what looks like was once a large cylindrical metal object with large like wings coming off of the sides of it that may have crashed here at some point out of the sky. And it looks as though it's been taken apart and repurposed to create a village of sorts along the sides of the oasis. As you head down in, you pass by several homesteads. One of the things you notice about these people... Oh, actually, I did have a description of this. Look at me.
So much better than
I'm ragging
Chris.
on Chris Perkins, and it was my fault the whole time. Nestled in a large rock
It's always Alex's
outcropping...
fault.
Still.
I'm sorry. Nestled in a large rock outcropping, hidden away from sight in the open desert, is an oasis. And what looks like was once a jumbo jet airplane. I just said what it is. Why not? Now it is broken into parts and has been repurposed as several house-like structures. There are more people here dressed similarly to the ones you've already met, and you realize that they all range in age from 12 to 18. So no less than 12, but no more than 18.
And the
Man,
X is
this
in
is
the middle.
too much for me.
The sounds...
I don't recognize that range of numbers.
Yeah, no.
I can only deal with one range of numbers per day, Lex.
Too low.
I'm just
Talked
gonna
about that.
visual aids so everybody knows.
Okay.
There's 12,
Why does
and then there's the
AIDS
X, and then
keep
there's
coming up?
18.
Oh.
And there's all the
Yikes.
people.
The sounds
you're
of...
using variables.
Shush.
I don't know.
The sounds of upbeat pop punk music with a prominent horn section grows louder as you approach.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bettania hates this. Just gonna put that out there. I don't think she likes this.
Davis is uncomfortable. Quorne wakes from his slumber as he hears the music of his people.
Yeah, Quorne's into it.
Quorne's into it.
It's not
probably right at
exactly
home.
what he worships, but he still likes it quite a bit.
Yeah, no, he's down.
So,
I can't.
so
He just
What did you do, Roll?
he just did like a very large 24 dash 36. Is it like a question?
I thought about holding it up, but probably can't even see it.
Yeah, the cameras won't be able to see it.
Oh.
I'm sorry. So, on your way over, Quorne, you fell asleep, right?
I fell asleep, yeah.
Okay, so the other two of you here, Monique is talking about stuff, and she's just talking about how, like, yeah, there's a bunch of different factions out in the desert. There's the Wastoids. They're like weird animal-human hybrids.
I think we saw them.
Oh, okay. They live in junk. They live in a junk city.
Mm.
We all hate them. They suck.
Live in a junk city too.
Hey.
Don't
in a
tell them that.
cool, endearing way.
But yeah, they live in a junk city that we call Las Vegas.
Oh, stop it.
Yep.
Todd's like, that sounds original to me.
Yep, totally original. Nothing super terribly derivative about any of that. So, yeah, they raid the desert and they capture people for their gladiatorial pits.
Oh, so glad we didn't go there.
So, they're bad news. There's also the space cadets. They are reclusive, strangely adorned creatures that don't speak, or they like speak inside your mind. It's real messed up. Usually when people stumble across them, they don't come back. But
why not?
We don't know. They don't come back.
Could be cool.
Maybe
Could be
it's so
awesome.
cool that they just don't want to come back.
Maybe.
Yeah. See, we're on the same page.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Anyway,
where are you?
Yeah, I'm asleep.
You're asleep.
Go to sleep.
Quorne just doing sleep talking.
So, but yeah, you get there.
That sounds real nice.
You're hanging out in this sweet oasis city with the riders of the third wave.
Great name.
They're all listening to ska. They're listening to so much ska. Sometimes you pass by a house, people are skanking.
Come on, Eileen.
It's kind of ska.
We hear any of that?
There's definitely a Come On Eileen cover that a third wave ska band did.
One of the
Save
many,
Ferris?
one of the 500.
Probably Save Ferris, yeah.
Save
Pretty sure
Ferris.
Save Ferris did a
Monique
cover
probably
of that.
really likes that one. But did you get that?
How much have you put into the Monique?
So how much have I put into this character? So you also pass by what looks to be some sort of shop, but it's not like a shop that you have ever seen before. It is clearly things are on the walls for sale, but they are different. Some of them are the kind of stuff that you'd expect: weapons, armor, food rations, things like that. But then there's also like chains that are holding up things like, I'm not going to just go through the trouble of describing it, but like an engine
ball
for a car, or like other sort of vehicle parts. But yeah, you pass by that stuff, and Monique says, okay, well, you can stay here until you get your strength back. Here's some water. Gives you some water. It looks normal, clean, not ska themed in any way.
It's not checkered?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay, well, let's get some rest.
That sounds really good. Yeah.
Much needed.
What a fantastic time to end the episode. But we can't, because it's not time for the end of the episode yet.
This is back to, what was it, Lex DM rules number 3?
Yeah, didn't we also have a joke last season where you were just like, find out next time on
yeah, throughout the whole episode.
Throughout the whole episode. So, you guys are hanging out, and what do you want to do after you get some sleep? And
I do want to roam around here a little bit and check out and see if there's anything that we can maybe buy or
sure,
let's go to that shop.
Haggle.
All right.
So we're all rested and good?
Yeah.
Nice.
You take a long rest.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Back to max.
Like
I got my spell slots.
Gotta get back.
When we wake up, I'm gonna spend a bunch of time, and I'm gonna commune with the sands and the ska in the air. I'm gonna think of George Michael.
Gross.
All right. Anyway.
I'm gonna think of George Michael and Bowie, like not in that way, just like.
Is there any other way?
The
to
music
think
gods
about
I've
Thing
met.
with your hands. And...
Because I'm casting a spell right now.
Okay.
Let me cast my spell,
Do what you
Bettania.
do.
You just judging Quorne while he's casting a spell?
Always.
Well,
Always.
I think I'm super judgy.
Fine.
Sorry.
And I'll try and summon a motorcycle out of the ground. And it's like the sand like sort of like parts and just like you see handlebars and just like I'm lifting, like looks like I'm pushing up, but like I'm not pushing up on anything, but like the motorcycle slowly coming out and it's like you hear the engine like start to rev even though it's like still
Is this
in the
happening?
sand.
Yeah.
This is happening for real.
Hey, he's using the spell Find Steed, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, a motorcycle comes out of the ground, of the shifting sands.
There you go.
It's got a sweet flame decal, but it's also got a bumper sticker on it. What does that bumper sticker say?
Do I get to choose or do you
No, I
me?
get to choose.
All right, tell me.
The bumper sticker says Diners, Dive-Ins, and Drives.
No, it's a Guy Fieri motorcycle. No.
I tainted it. Now you'll never ride it.
Cornwall.
Cornwall, but Davis will never want to.
Why do you do this to me?
Lex is a DM, part 7.
Lex is a DM part 7. Torture your players.
But do it in fun little ways.
Do it in fun little ways.
I thought that the sticker was gonna say, what was it from the first season? The shirt
Oh,
that you made up. That you
Party
insisted.
with slut.
yeah. Party was...
Hey, we're a family show.
Party with boogers.
Are we really a family show still at this point?
Party with boogers.
Boogers. Booger Town. You find out as
Stay
you're
in school. Now we are.
so you're spending your time summoning your motorcycle. You guys, if you're looking around, find out that this place is named Rockview. Is the name of this this city? Yeah. So you go down to that shop. Bettania, you're also gonna go down there.
Yeah, I've got hiccups, but
Oh no.
yeah, I want to go to the shop.
You get there. You see the guy behind the counter is a man who introduces himself as Barrett. He is, let's see, he's got a pompadour hairdo. He's got sideburns. He's got sunglasses. He's got a Hawaiian shirt.
Nice face shape.
Yeah, nice face shape.
Chin.
Yep, great chin. Strong jaw. And you can tell he's probably he's the 18-year-old, right? He's like one of the oldest of the people
You're
here.
gonna give the record company lots of money.
Everything's gonna be all right. Listen, you can't work in fast food all his life.
Don't
So
worry.
Well, his life's almost over.
so he's like, hey, welcome to Barrett's Garage. What can I do you for?
What do you got? What are your wares? Curious about your wares.
Well, I got some food here. Let's see. And he starts weeding through. Got some stuff. While the DM weeds through his notes to figure out what I had listed that he has for
Lex
sale.
DMing. Part 37.
Part 37?
36, sorry.
Check the notes.
You guys, is this our DM? Oh no. So he's like, yeah, I've got some food. I've got some basic weapons, and I've got I've been trying to get rid of this dune buggy.
Ooh.
Interested in buying one of those babies.
How much?
He's like, well,
You guys work in currency?
that's the thing. Money's not much good here, but stuff in trade certainly is.
I've got this Creed tape.
You gonna try and give him the Creed tape?
I mean, I don't really have much else that I'm willing to trade.
You gonna try and convince him the Creed tape is good? That's gonna be a hard sell for
No,
someone like
no.
Scott.
I'm just
let me
gonna tell him
ya.
it's bad. I mean, it is really bad, but it could be fun for you to play as a prank for your friends.
Oh, it's a prank.
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check.
Sure. 16.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you threw some other stuff in. Sure, I can do
Anybody
it.
else want to throw something? I threw in my cool thing.
I love pranks.
Quorne
You
actually
take
has
that
a
from
bunch of stuff on him.
Frame it. Put it on your wall.
Yep.
Well, so I don't know. We can talk about this. Is while this is happening, am I done summoning? Can I?
I was gonna say
Oh, yeah, you're not even
so
there.
you're summoning while they go down to this place.
All right. Because I've got a bunch of stuff and stuff I don't need, like a wand of secrets, an ultra box. Sorry, not that.
I will mention. I'll say
put-
we have a third guy
got
who
it.
might have some stuff worth a trade.
Oh, okay.
I've got,
Sounds
like,
good.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, I don't have
I
anything.
forgot that I gave you guys like a couple of normal D&D items, like the Wand of Secrets. That was my mistake. I shouldn't have done that.
I like
Why
the
not?
Normal
Wand of
items are
Secrets.
lame.
Normal items
I
are
like the Wand
fine.
of Secrets is like a really cool item.
It is a really cool item, but doesn't fit in the setting at all. So he says, in terms of other items he has a pair of Van sneakers that are in great shape. They're like on a shelf. They're really
What
nice.
size?
And
One size fits all.
And he's in one size fits all. They're
Magic.
magic. Yep. He's got a sweet set of workout gear, like headband, the wrist warmer things, the whole
Checkered.
Oh yeah. And he's got some candy. You
What?
can buy candy here.
I'm sorry.
Can we know what they do before we buy them?
Yeah, he can tell you. He's got gushers and warheads.
What is the
Copywritten material.
what do the Vans do?
The Vans? The Vans are actually you can read the card.
Checkerboard slip-on item footwear requires attunement. Gain proficiency in stealth and persuasion. If you already are, then gain expertise in them.
What?
That's awesome.
That's really good. Expertise is double.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I
stuff
know
like-
what
why
it is.
I do that.
I know this game.
Yeah.
I
really
don't
well.
know. Explain it to me.
I
Do you
appreciate
actually not
it.
know?
Explain it to me.
Are you asking me to or not?
Yes.
It's you double your proficiency and then you add that. So it's plus
Nice.
6 plus your dex, which is 4, so plus 12 to stealth.
Nice.
So there's also the workout gear. So the Vans are like one of the nicest things he has, right? And it's implied that you'd have to trade the most for them. The workout gear is cheaper by comparison.
Workout headband requires attunement. Gain the ability to use the dash action as a bonus action.
Like these are some beefy magical items.
These are magical items you gotta trade for.
This would be nice if I had some good stuff.
And yeah, the candy are Gushers and Warheads, both trademarked. You can tell because I put little trademarks on the item cards.
Oh, that's good, so we won't get sued.
Yep.
So what does the candy do?
Warheads, I'll just read it for you,
Mhm.
is item food. It has 3 uses. When someone eats a warhead, they are stunned for 1 round. Also, they have to make a DC 14 con save or be poisoned for 1 minute. You guys remember warheads, right? That's accurate. Gushers are a food. They have 3 uses as well. You eat them to restore 1 hit point and an additional 1d6 hit points at the start of your next turn because, you actually bite into it. And you may eat more than 1 in a turn, and its effects stack. Also, if you eat more than 1 in a turn, you gain advantage on all dex saves for the next 10 minutes because you have a sugar rush. So, yeah, he's got that candy, he's got that stuff, and he's saying, like, yeah, I got that stuff, and I got this sweet doom buggy that I'd love for you to go home with this doom buggy today. He slaps the hood of the doom buggy, says, man, I can fit so many adventures in this.
Fun.
That wasn't even written into the adventure originally. I just tried to make some meme jokes as I see them.
I appreciate you.
Okay.
I saw a
So,
really good one of those that I'll tell you about
okay.
after.
After. So, what are you guys thinking
Not
you
for a
want?
family show.
No, I mean it's fine. It's just a waste of time.
I don't got any good items to trade, y'all.
I don't either.
I'm still summoning on motorcycle.
Oh, let's say, yeah, you guys hear the rev of an engine.
We can trade the motorcycle.
And suddenly, Quorne just heals up.
And he like barely fits on it, I imagine.
Yeah, he's so small on that motorcycle.
You're so little.
But the handlebars
He's
are
like-
like really long and they like
Yeah.
come out and like come like towards, so like I'm like holding on.
I like to imagine they're regular and you're just a tiny person.
You're
Or
a tiny
Quorne
person.
has
In real life.
wooden blocks tied to his feet so that he can get.
Aww.
That makes
It
more
came-
sense with a car and
it
less
came-
sense with a motorcycle.
So for the viewers, in real life, I'm like double.
everyone else's height in this room.
I'm double. At least your height.
We're using trick photography to make Davis look as short as he.
As small as possible.
Davis is 12 feet tall.
If you watch the first episode of the first season of Dank Dungeons,
You can see. That was before we nailed the trick photography.
Yeah, that's why I sit here now.
Forced perspective.
Forced perspective. It's just like the
He's
Hobbit.
actually sitting way behind me.
I'm Gandalf, and
I'm
you're a
like
little
10
baby.
feet back.
Yeah, this is half a couch.
Yes. We're very tricksy.
You are actually the furthest one back.
It's on purpose.
No, he
though,
is.
right?
That was on purpose.
It's on purpose.
That actually is our trick photography.
I'm aware. I know why I have to sit in this blue chair.
Because it makes you look bigger.
I'm a baby. But
So-
in fantasy life, I'm 5'9".
Nice.
I made her very tall.
So you pull up in your motorcycle, in your diners, drive-ins,
in real
and
life.
dives motorcycle.
Fantasy.
He doesn't even want the thing.
Doesn't even want the thing. So you pull up in that motorcycle.
That's not mean.
EP says, "Oh my God, Todd! It's been a while since I've driven one of those babies."
Oh my god.
Good one, EP. But shut up now.
What?
I'm just kidding. I'd never say that.
But Todd, I have 3 different kinds of driver's licenses.
3 different.
All the different
Motorcycle?
classes. I can drive a big rig, a motorcycle, or just a regular car.
This is news to me, EP.
Listen, we can't know everything about each other, Todd.
Sure.
Sometimes even friends can have secrets.
I sure would like to know.
So wait, is
We'll
he
have a long
proficient in
talk
land
soon.
Vehicles?
You don't know that, but Todd now knows that.
We're just like.
Yeah. And while they're having this conversation, EP pulls out a driver's license.
In between his,
like
from within his fur.
Yeah, from within his fur.
Just
He's got all sorts of
fantastic
little neat
Mr.
little
Fox style.
Yeah.
It's just like
But he has a driver's license and he just barks a little bit, shows
It's
it to
just a
Todd,
picture
and
of him on there.
then, yeah, and then puts it away.
We're very confused. Like, what?
is he like wearing like a button down like glasses like
He just looks like a wolf.
I like to imagine he's smiling even though they told him not to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm feeling great today.
I was so happy that I aced that test.
I'm surprised.
So yeah, apparently he's a licensed
He
driver.
went to the wolf DMV.
Yeah, obviously. What other DMV would he go to, you idiot? Jeez.
Jeez.
Human DMV.
Lex.
Or the elf DMV.
Ooh, the LCMV maybe.
Mm.
So
Good
These
time.
are gonna fight.
Good
I
time
think
there.
he's just being a real
He can
booger
in and
right
out.
now.
The elf DMV.
So wow, this is taking a really long time for me to pull
So
up.
yeah, so I'm like,
Yeah,
so I'm just gonna be like, well,
I pull up.
pretty
and I'm
sweet
like,
hog you
and
got.
I'm like, my frones, check out my new ride. my
Where'd you even get that?
Yeah.
why
You're
is he
different now.
talking
You're,
like that?
you're different now.
Motorcycles make it different. I'm more
He's got sunglasses on and like a
Are you
Oh,
a
yeah.
fedora.
Corns, very good.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
I think this is the point in the
And he
story.
like sits back and like
And
crosses
falls off.
his arms
Falls off the
on
motorcycle.
motorcycle. It's like, what are you guys doing here?
We're trying to gather up enough stuff to sell so we can trade a dune buggy.
Well, all right then. And he gets off the motorcycle.
Do I
So
notice
what can
the?
Quorne do for
Do I
you?
notice the cool? Do I notice the cool sticker on the motorcycle?
No. Only Quorne can see it.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's because it's his magic motorcycle.
You can only see the motorcycle.
You guys
Only
looking-
he's
what are you guys
haunted
doing?
by the bumper sticker on the motorcycle.
What are you guys doing? What's happening?
They're trying to buy something.
You
You
got
guys
some
trying
stuff
to buy
to trade. You got some.
Yeah,
You
weren't
got some
you
stuff to
paying
trade. I
attention
gave him a
to
cool
No.
tape that he can play for his friends.
I don't know. Well, it's weird. It's a magical mode. I don't understand exactly how it works. What are you trying to?
We could give him your magic motorcycle. Does it go away after a while?
I mean, it doesn't. So long as it's got to stay within a certain distance of me, though. I think.
So
Or do you want a for real dune bug?
trade it.
Do you want to?
We'll get a dune buggy and then
Do you
leave.
want to do that?
No, that
Or
doesn't
to
sound very
trick
nice.
the store vendor into buying a
I
motorcycle
gave him a
that's
crappy
not real.
tape already. What a horrible trade that
Yeah,
would
but
be.
it was ironic.
He's like, I didn't get anything.
I mean, Davis thinks it's like a funny. Like,
Yeah, no, let's
it's
not.
pretty
Let's
funny.
not do that.
Quorne's lawful good. I don't
Yeah.
think he would do that like at all.
Yeah.
But Quorne will walk up and be like,
Just
oh, you have things. And I'm gonna pop a breath mint in my mouth.
Oh.
Another food item. That
I'm gonna be like, does do you take Zorcanian goblinoid gold doubloons here, or?
No, definitely not.
Oh well, I've got Zorcanian goblinoid gold doubloons if you're interested.
Nah.
They look pretty cool.
I don't know,
They
man.
look pretty cool.
I don't know. Make a persuasion check.
Well, okay.
Oh, you have
Sure,
those sweet
fine.
shoes.
Whatever. Actually, that's really good, and I have advantage, actually. That's a 4 and a 17, so 21. 22, sorry.
He's just like, oh yeah, that's those are really cool. Yeah, I'd take some of those.
Yeah. What do you got here? I
got this dune buggy. He updates you on the dune buggy, and I also got a whole lot of different ways you can upgrade it if you want.
Okay.
And you look around the walls, and he's just pointing to stuff as he walks through, and he's like, that there's your standard flamethrower. We got that's a grenade launcher. Over here we got my personal favorite, the harpoon gun.
Oh my gosh.
And then for, tricking out your vehicle itself in the non-arms department, we have things like nitro injection system that can get installed in there. We got some generic armor plating you can put on. We got special attachment cow catcher you can put on the front, or just your basic tire chains.
What does he have for weapons?
Flamethrower,
rocket
grenade
launcher.
launcher.
No, I mean like non.
Oh.
I mean the buggy's cool, but I got my hog. I'm not sure. Oh wow, sorry, that was weird. I don't know what. Every time I talk about that motorcycle, it puts me in a weird space. I mean, I've got my motorcycle, so I don't really need the doom buggy. I mean, if you guys want a doom buggy, we can work something out. Though. But what else am I seeing in the store?
There are. I'd say there's probably some of the basic items, so basic arms and armor.
Okay.
It's just checkerboard themed.
Yeah. Can I cast detect magic? See if sense any magic from anything.
The stuff that I noted earlier, so like the shoes.
Oh, okay, so like the Vans.
Yeah.
The candy.
The workout gear.
The workout gear and the Vans are magic.
What is the workout gear?
The workout gear is you gain the ability to use dash action as a bonus action when you wear it.
Oh, it's
Pretty good. It's pretty good. So that's magical.
Oh, it's a headband, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Oh, okay though.
Yeah, you want it.
I want it.
All right. What do you got
How
to trade?
much?
You said it comes with
I've got this
bands as well.
Well, I've got these 15.
Yeah, it does come with
Goblinoid,
bands, but the
gold
primary thing is
doubloons.
that band.
The wristbands are just for fun.
Yeah.
But I've got this weird old wand of secrets.
Oh. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, also I will note there's nothing magical about any of the car stuff. It's
Okay.
just car stuff.
Yeah, it just seems like car stuff.
It's like, yeah, I trade you the wand of secrets and your gold doubloons for the headband if you want.
Sure.
Okay.
How about wand of secrets, gold doubloons for the headband, plus, and I pull out my laser sword.
What?
You're gonna part with the Langer. You're gonna part with the Langer sword,
The
huh?
Zorkian laser sword.
This here is my laser sword. It's been a part of my family for many a year.
What do you have? Do you have another weapon that you can use?
Yeah, I've got a great sword.
Okay.
I never used the laser sword.
Okay.
Except for like utility. I feel like I've used it to open things before.
Just like in the Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
So
exactly like in the I've used it to open things and like cut things out of things, but not actually as a weapon.
So yeah. So what did you want to use that for? To trade? Towards the buggy or for another
buggy?
thing? Okay. So you're already giving him the tape. You're giving him the sword. For the basic buggy, he'll do that because the laser sword interests him quite a bit because he's a mechanic.
Yeah, I would say this is a very advanced laser sword from my hometown, and I'd really like. I think you'd like it a lot, but also I feel like I feel like plus the tape and like this other business we're doing you're getting a lot of good stuff from us.
Sounds great.
Maybe you could toss in just like one upgrade for the buggy.
What? You know what? You already rolled that great persuasion check. He's like, you know what? That seems totally reasonable. I can throw in. Let's see. The different upgrades that he talked about. I can throw in the cow catcher or the tire chains. Throw that in for free.
What are the tire chains?
Yeah, what do they do?
He explains it as the chains make it harder for if like someone rams your vehicle, you have more traction.
And the cow catcher?
The cow catcher is you can use it to ram other stuff more effectively. So they're kind of opposites, sort of.
What do you guys think? This is for you. I've got my hog, so
Yeah.
I've got my hog.
I mean, that sounds fair. We're getting stuff for stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if I throw in the super soaker?
A super soaker.
It's pretty cool. Seems right up your alley. We'll have fun.
Sounds great.
You can put all sorts of stuff in it.
Cool.
What about how about them vans?
For this, those
For
vans.
everything. For everything?
For everything?
Everything that we're trading.
Plus the super soaker. Nah, you still need to throw something else in if you want those vans.
Plus, so it's one of secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Zircanian laser sword. 15 Zircanian goblinoid
Doubloons.
gold doubloons.
Yes.
I have a laser sword too.
Oh, it's on your inventory. You found it in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot.
How about 2 laser swords?
I
Yes.
thought you had one.
Yeah.
Nice.
For 2 laser swords. Done. He's so
Got it.
excited to have
2 laser
2
swords.
laser swords.
He's got a throwaway one.
Now he can take now he can take one apart.
Yeah.
Or he could tape them together and make a dual-bladed laser sword,
Mm-hmm.
just like the Phantom Menace.
Nice.
And pass that to Dave.
Thanks, dude.
He's like, thanks, dude. I'm just gonna keep this.
Yeah. So you also have a dune buggy now. With which upgrade did you decide on? The cow catcher? Was that which one did you say you
Well,
wanted?
it's up to you guys. Wait. It's your doom buggy.
Let's go with the tire change.
Yeah. Safety
Change.
first.
Safety first.
Safety first. So you've got a dune buggy with tire chains. EP is so excited, visibly excited to everyone, not just Todd. He runs. He walks over to the counter and like grabs the keys with his mouth and then runs off. And then you just hear this engine rev, and the dune buggy pull up out front.
And he's just like
next to the motorcycle, and it's like all those videos of dogs and driving cars. And he just looks over at you guys.
Does he honk the horn?
Yeah, he honks the horn. His
Nice.
tongue's hanging out.
Aww.
And he's like, and he woofs, and you hear it as, "Get in, guys."
That might be the cutest thing I've ever seen.
That's adorable.
That's like, wow, that's like really cute.
Barrett is just like,
I'm just a surprise.
Is that dog licensed to drive?
No. That wolf is licensed to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with that, let's put a pin in this session of Dank Dungeons. Now the group has recovered. They've gotten away from horrible desert raiders. They've made some new friends, and they got a sweet new ride.
And some nice threads.
But what's going to happen as their adventure goes forward? Find out next time on Dank Dungeons. Hello. Hope you enjoyed that episode of Season 3 of Dank Dungeons. Now, Season 3 was made possible by the support of viewers like you. So if you want to help with the show, you can go over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/dankdungeons and give us some money every month to help buy the crew pizza and other fun stuff like that. Regardless, if you want to follow us on social media, we are on Twitter at DankDungeonsTV. So check us out there. Maybe check us out on Patreon if you can. Hope you're enjoying the season. And a huge shout out and a big thank you to all the people who support us right now and have supported us through this trying development time. See you next time on Dank Dungeons.